So which color we doing?
Take it away.
Which color we doing?
Like this one.
You do that one?
No, I can't do it bright. It looks so cute, but I just can't.
What about purple? This purple isn't even that bright of a purple.
I do.
Welcome back, nail crew. As you can tell, I'm about to do a fill for my sister, but before I get into that, I want to show you guys my new drill bits. You guys always have questions about drill bits, so I got this new set from the company Dashboard Beauty. Here is their information. I'll show you the card. You guys can take a screenshot if you want to, but I got them from Amazon, so I will leave their store link in my Amazon storefront. Just click on my Amazon storefront, go to the section that says e-files or drills and drill bits, and then you guys will see these drill bits if you guys like them. But here are the cards. I'm just showing you guys front and back. And then this is what the drill bits look like. Oh my gosh, they are gold. They are gold. Guys, don't you just look so rich, so posh, so fancy with gold drill bits? So this one is like a cone shape and it looks coarse. It looks like it's a coarse drill bit, and then this one looks like a medium to coarse, and this one is a barrel drill bit. And then my favorite one, well, I shouldn't say my favorite, but one of my favorite is the cuticle drill bit. So I like to call this one a needle drill bit just because it looks like a needle, but it's for the cuticle area and under the nails. All right, so this is what my sister's nails look like right now. She definitely needs a fill. But before we do that, please take the time to make sure that you are subscribed and hit that bell so that you know when I upload next. Okay, so back to the nails, you guys. So I'm using that barrel drill bit and I'm just removing the extra layer of acrylic and polish. So I'm just debulking the nail and getting it prepped for the fill that we're about to do. And I could have used that cone drill bit, you guys. So if you're like, oh my gosh, why did she choose the barrel over the cone? You could have used anyone for this, but the reason why I went with the barrel is because I'm more comfortable with the barrel, number one. And number two, the barrel was not as coarse as the cone. So I'll pop a picture up here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I didn't need a coarse or really coarse drill bit, and the cone looked to be more coarse than the barrel. If I had a lot of debulking to do, or the nails were just like really, really thick, or there were a lot of embellishments on it, then I might have chose something more coarse like the cone drill bit. But in this case, the barrel was fine, so that's why I decided to do that. So as you guys can tell, I removed the thin layer of polish from her nails, and now I am pushing back her cuticles. So obviously, you guys, you could use any cuticle pusher for this, but I did get this one from Amazon, and I will leave it in my Amazon storefront. So I'm just pushing back the side walls and the eponychium, okay? You guys know it's very sticky, and if you leave it on the nail plate, you will have lifting. So I pushed back the cuticles, and now I'm using a hand file to just shape up her nails. My sister likes square nails, so as much as I would like to give her a stiletto or a nice coffin, she is not having that. She wants square, she wants short, and she wants pink. And that's it. And that's it. And I don't even know how she got the name Sister Plain Polish. I don't know if I ended up making that up or if one of you guys made it up. I don't know, but all I know is that is her name. Like, I call her that. I'm like, Sister Plain Polish, are you coming over? Oh my gosh, so she told me, she said, you know what, I'm gonna get a bright color and just to surprise y'all, just so I won't be Sister Plain Polish. I'm like, all right, bet, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Please, you guys, please. She was not having that. She passed by all my bright colored polishes and went for the bucket of nudes, and that's where she was. And you guys saw that in the beginning. That's the only thing she wanted. Oh my gosh. All right. So anyway, guys, now I'm going in with that needle drill bit. Again, that's not the official name, but that's the name that I call it. It looks like a needle, but it's for very tight spaces. So I'm using this to clean up the cuticle area. It's perfect. It is absolutely perfect for cleaning around that tight cuticle space, but also if you have any lifting, I like to use this drill bit to flick off that old lifted acrylic or old lifted gel. And I do have a video where I showed you guys exactly exactly how I took care of lifting with a drill bit very, very similar to that needle drill bit. So I'll leave that video in the description box below if you guys want to catch that. If you guys have problem lifting, or you had a client that came to you and she had lifting from a prior tech, I'll show you guys how to get rid of that lifting so that you guys could do a fill. So I will leave that video in my description box. You guys can check that out. All right, so after I was done removing the cuticle and the dead tissue on her nail plate, I'm using my sanding band or my arbor band, and I'm just buffing over the surface of the nail. I'm just removing the shine from her natural nail plate and smoothing out the surface of the nail. So that way when I do her fill, it's easier for me. The product will lay a lot nicer, and I don't have a lot of finish filing in the end. So the arbor band is on a very low speed. I want to say maybe like 4, no more than 6. Definitely no more than 6. And I'm just smoothing over the surface of everything. So I'm going to speed that up because we all know how to do this part already. And her nails are so stinking cute. I tease her all the time that her nails are just so short, like just so short and plain. So I tease her, but low-key, they are so stinking cute. Like, they are so cute. Her fingers are so slender that I know if she had really long nails, it would look awkward because her fingers are so small, you know, it would just look really weird. So the fact that she has short nails and little small slender fingers, it kind of goes perfectly. But being the big sister, I just have to tease her. So I tease her and I tease her and I tease her because that is my job. Okay, so I'm going in now with the ball bit. And as you guys saw, before I put the ball bit on her nail plate, I touched the back of her hand with it. That was me getting her ready to know, hey, this drill bit's coming in and it's going to touch your actual skin, because this drill bit overlaps the nail plate and the cuticle area or the skin right around the nail. So you want your client to be prepared for that. So I just tap the back of their hand, let them know it's coming in, and then that way they're not as afraid, or they don't feel like this girl doesn't know what she's doing. This drill bit's touching my skin. What are you doing? So yeah, that's why I do that. All right, so now all my filing is done at this point, and I still have not used that cone drill bit. I will end up using it shortly, so just continue to watch. You'll see how I use the cone shaped drill bit. And then this kit did not come with a ball bit. That's one thing. Dashboard Beauty, if you guys are watching, the kit of drill bits that you put together are really good. If you add a ball bit though, it would just make the set perfect, in my opinion. In my opinion, that's all you need is a ball bit, because you guys will see here in just a second how I end up using the cone bit. So all of the drill bits will get used. As you guys can tell though, I had to add in a ball bit from my old stash of drill bits. So if this kit came with a ball bit, that would be freaking awesome. So Dashboard Beauty, if you guys are watching, throw in a ball bit. Throw in a ball bit, a diamond ball bit, medium size, and I think people will love it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's just my humble opinion if anyone cares. All right. So after we prepped the nails, you guys saw me clean them off with my alcohol and acetone solution. That's how I clean the nails, but that's also how I dehydrate her nail plate. So I cleaned her nails with my solution. Then I added the primer. The primer that I use, guys, is the primer that I sell on my website. So the link to my website will be in the description box. I added the primer, I let that dry, and now I'm going in with the base coat. The base coat that I'm using is a rubber base coat, guys. It's from the Gel Bottle Ink. I will leave that link in the description box, but there are plenty dupes for that base coat, okay? And I do have a base coat video, so I'll leave the link to that video in the description box, because this base coat is very good, but I say it all the time, it is very expensive. And if you guys are looking for a good dupe, I did a video for you guys to help you out when shopping. All right, so I put on the base coat and then I cured her nails for a full 60 seconds. I do want to point out the Gel Bottle Ink, that gel is very thick, so sometimes if you put the layers on too thick, it will burn in the lamp. You guys have a lot of questions about gels and burnings, and you guys want to know what gels burn and what gels don't burn. So I will make that a point to point that out every time I do a gel video. So yes, the base coat, the gel bottle ink base coat, it does burn sometimes. So anyway, you want to put it on with thin layers and pop into the lamp for 60 seconds. If that still burns, then you could just use your low heat mode on your lamp and you could cure it that way. So again, those are two ways to handle burning, and there are many other ways, but the most quickest and efficient way that I could think of right now is either using very thin layers or using your low heat mode on your lamp. Okay. All right. So all the prep is done. Boom, boom, pow. And now for the fun part. As you guys can tell, like, we are hopping right on in. Like, her nails are almost done. So you guys watch me prep her nails, right? And I fill them basically with the base coat. This is like a, what are you going to call this? A easy fill, a 1, 2, 3 fill, a boom, boom, pow fill. I don't know what we're going to call this type of fill, but I know you guys have seen it before and I've done it before here as well. But I'm just filling her nails with the polish. You guys, come on. How freaking easy is this? So because her nails are so short and I don't need an apex and they don't need to be super thick or anything like that, I could definitely get away with a quick, easy 1, 2, 3 fill like this, guys. So if you guys are in a pickle and you want to fill your nails really quick, grab you a really good base coat and a really good thick rubber base gel, such as the one that I'm using right now, or you can use some builder in a bottle. Either one of those, boom, you could get the job done. So you guys saw me prep her nails, and then I added that base coat and I cured that in the lamp for a full 60 seconds. Now you guys, I'm using that P&D rubber base pink, you guys, and I'm using that as if it's builder in a bottle, and I'm building the nail. I am building the nail. This stuff is so thick. I don't know if you guys have tried it or not yet, but it's not the same consistency as like a regular gel polish, but it's not the same consistency as a builder in a bottle either. It really feels somewhere in the middle of that. So this is just an experiment to see how well I could build a nail, and so far it's working very, very well. And I'm surprised because I told my sister if it didn't work, I would just file it off and then I'll fill her nails with gel and then use this as the color on top. So I did have a backup plan, but it's working out very well. So as you guys can tell, I'm filling one nail and then I'm using my Makartt mini lamp. I'm using that to cure the nail as I move on to the other hand. So watch how I pop it over here on that middle finger. I set it to cure for about 30 seconds. Boom. While I move on to the middle finger on the other nail, and that's just saving me time. Yes, you guys can use your regular big lamp for that. Of course you can. So if you don't have a mini lamp, I always have to say that because I know you guys feel like you need everything that you see us using. No, you guys don't. If you have a big lamp and your big lamp works well for you, continue to use that. If, however, you're in the market for a mini lamp, I do have a coupon code to the Makartt lamp that I'm using. Okay, so I will leave the link to Makartt and my coupon code all in the description box. I'll leave the link, obviously, you guys, to everything I'm using. Even that little brush right there, she's called Aretha. I'll even leave the link and the coupon code to Aretha. She comes from the POTTLE, so I'll leave a code for everything down there. But yeah, as you guys can tell, I am using this rubber polish as a builder in a bottle, and y'all, it's working just fine. So if you guys cannot afford builder in a bottle, guys, if you cannot afford builder in a bottle and you're into like shorter nails like this, I really do feel like you could definitely get away with building a short nail. But again, if you're into like really long nails, building a nail with rubber base coat or a rubber gel, I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, I just want to throw that out there. But it's a gorgeous color, whether you're using it as a gel polish or using it to build an entire nail. It's a gorgeous color, and the consistency is very thick. So if you're into thick gels, I think you will really like this. All right, as you guys can tell, I just did the last finger, right? So now instead of using my mini flashlight lamp, I'm going to put the entire hand in my large lamp and cure it for a full 60 seconds. So I was flash curing it, right, with the mini lamp, but that's not a full cure. So I want to fully cure them all at the same time in the big lamp. So while the left hand is curing, I'm going to continue and work on the right hand. And then when that's done, I pop that in the lamp, fully cure everything. And now we're going to file. So instead of using this color like it was a gel polish, again, I used it to build the nail. So at this point, I have to file it, right? If I was using a regular builder in a bottle, at this point, I would file. So that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm just basically experimenting with her rubber-based polishes. She didn't know that I was doing this. She did not know that I was putting her polish to the test. But Diana, I'm putting your polishes to the test. So I did her nails today, and then in 2 weeks, I'll let you guys know how well it stood up. Woo! Experimenting time! In 2 weeks, Sister Plain Polish shall return, and we shall see how well Diana's polish worked as a builder in a bottle. Whoop-de-whoop! So for now, you guys, I'm just going to treat it like a regular builder, and we're just going to hope for the best. So I'm filing it with the hand file, and it was not much to file because it went on very smooth. So thank God for that. So guess what? I'm not even going to file the surface of the nail because it was really, really smooth. I'm just using a buffer. I'm literally just using a buffer. So I had my hand file just to give the shape a little bit more crispness, right? But the surface of the nails only needed a buffer. So I'm just buffing that. And that, like, look how freaking easy. Look how easy that was. The thumb needed a little bit more work, so I worked on that a little bit more. But how easy was that? And now, as promised, I'm showing you how you could use your cone bit. So underneath the nail sometimes gets a little bit thick and you want to thin it out, or you want to add a little bit more of a curve. Use your safety cone bit. There's a safety piece on the end of it. I'll show you guys here on the screen. That way you do not hurt your client. Imagine if you went in with a flat top and you cut the top. Oh my God, I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to put that in the universe. But this drill bit has a safety piece so you can thin out underneath the nails and not hurt your client. Also, like I mentioned before, this drill bit is pretty coarse, so you can also use it to debulk the nail if needed. All right, so now I'm going to just look at her hands from all angles, make sure that they are relatively even and that she's happy, and she is, of course. You know, she has her simple, plain, pink, short nails. This is her jam. This is her jam. But you guys, you know me. You know me. I am begging and pleading right now. Please, can I add a little glitter? Please, can I add a little sparkle? Please, can I add a flower? And she said no. But then I said, how about a little Chanel sticker? And she said, okay. She said, okay. Boom. Without hesitation, I grabbed the stickers. And here we are. So I'm just putting them all up to her nails. I'm letting her pick which one she wants. You know me, I want to just plaster her whole finger with all the C's that can fit. She said no. Okay, at least I could do one. At least she's allowing me to do one. So, you know what? I want to go to town. I want to have a party. She won't let me. We're just going to do one lonely sticker. But it is a graduation from her last pink short set. So I'm proud of her. Ayana, if you're watching, thumbs up, girl. Thumbs up. One day I'm going to pop some green or some yellow on these nails. But today it's pink. It's pink again. All right, guys. So as you guys can tell, I use the iGel Beauty Transfer Foil Gel. I brush that on the nail just like if I was brushing on base coat. Pop that in the lamp for about 30 to 60 seconds. It's going to leave a sticky, tacky layer. And then I'm just going to stick my Chanel sticker right into that tacky layer and seal the top of it with Divalicious Top Coat. So the color that I'm using, that beautiful pink rubber color, is from Diva in a Bottle. And the top coat that I'm using is also from Diva in a Bottle. So if you guys like the color and or you like the top coat, there's only one little link to click, and it's below in my description box. Diva in a Bottle. I'll even put a star by it. I'll put a star by it. You can't miss it. All right. So I let that head cure in the lamp, and I'm going to do a full 60-second cure, you guys, while I work on the other hand. And voila. her nails are done. When I see like that white mat, it just makes me want to sing like, here comes America. Right, you guys? No, just me? No, nobody wants to sing? All right, well. And moving on. So it is time for our nail crew member spotlight. Nail crew member spotlight. So today's spotlight goes to Brookey Baby. Hey, Brookey Baby! You guys head over to Brookey Baby's page. Please subscribe to her channel and hit her with a hey girl, hey, and let her know Nikki sent ya. And here's what the nails look like. Well, they're short, they're pink, but they have a Chanel logo on them, and that just makes them darn right beautiful. All right, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share my video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.